Fat to Fit, day 208. I finally done it. I've just come out of the minds of rewriting my exercise routine, and I'm finally going to be actually taking weightlifting seriously again for the first time in like a year and a half to 2 years. Every now and again, I've done some weightlifting sessions. I've done it kind of like if I feel like it, blah, blah. Haven't really taken it that seriously. That is going to change. I'm going to take it actually seriously right now. I'm going to be doing 4 different weightlifting sessions per week, 2 upper body, 2 lower body, 1 run per week, and then 2 rest days per week, okay? I'm going to follow the same routine every week. It's going to be the exact same thing, and I'm going to put on some mass. I'm going to build up my endurance. Those are the 2 main things I'm going to be focusing on. My rep ranges will go between 8 to 12 for hypertrophy, which is, muscle growth, size growth, and then for 10 to 14 reps, I will be using those so that I can build a little bit of size, but also kind of lean into endurance a little bit more. So those kinds of muscle groups will be targeted if I don't think they really need to gain too much more size. So for instance, I'm going to be doing 8 to 12 for hypertrophy on like my triceps, for example, and my legs, because I'm flamingo mode, as they say. Okay, I haven't put that much weightlifting expertise in my legs like ever, so I'm going to work on those. But then for muscles that I think are pretty big for what they are, at least at my size, I'm not going to be focusing as much on hypertrophy. I'll do endurance for that. So like my chest, for example, I don't really think I need to grow my chest too much more, so I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on endurance for that, but also a little bit of size. Come on. We can always use a little bit of size in every muscle group, let's be real. So I'm going to be doing the same routine every single week. Sunday is going to be upper body A workout. Monday is going to be lower body A workout. Tuesday will be a run. I'll be doing a few miles run just to keep up maintenance on, I've done a lot of cardio over the last like 6 months or so, as I'm sure you're aware. So I'm going to be keeping that up. Wednesday is going to be upper body B workout. And then Thursday is going to be lower body B workout. Friday is going to be a rest day. And then Saturday is also going to be a rest day. And I'm going to post this routine in the comments section just so you can visualize it, so you don't have to like think, and pay really like close attention to everything I say, because that's ridiculous. But I am going to list all this stuff out verbally right now, but just be aware it is also in the comment section so you can see it there. But Sunday, I will start off with upper body A workout. I will be doing overhead press, 3 sets of 10 to 14 different reps. Bench press, 3 sets of 10 to 14 reps. Easy bar curls, that will be 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Pull-ups, I'll not be doing assists anymore. I'm sick of using the stupid elastic bands. They feel unnatural. I don't like them. I'm going to be doing real, raw pull-ups from now on. Same thing with chin-ups. I don't like using assists on these things. I'm way more used to just doing them legit, so I'm going to be doing that. I think it's probably better anyway. So 3 sets of pull-ups, and then I'm going to be doing wide dips as well for 3 sets. So that's all on Sunday for upper body A. Lower body A is going to be the next day on Monday. I'm going to be doing barbell back squats with 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Romanian deadlifts, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Calf raises, standing barbell calf raises elevated. So you put the barbell on your shoulders, you stand up on a little elevation thing, and then push up like a few times. That is going to be 4 sets of 12, and then I'll do 3 sets of wrist rolls. So I bought this thing online. It hasn't arrived yet, but basically it's like a handlebar, and then you put the weight on like a string on the bottom, and then you roll the string up, and then you lower it down, and you just kind of keep doing that for like a minute, and I'll be doing 3 sets of those. So I'll have to ease myself into that. I've never done that exercise before, so I'll have to figure that one out. But Tuesday, the day after, is going to be running for just a few miles just to maintain all the progress I made in cardio, at least a little bit. I've already lost a lot of conditioning in my lungs, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're going to be putting cardio kind of on the back burner for the foreseeable future and focus a little bit more on muscle growth, you know what I'm saying? So Wednesday is going to be upper body B workout. That's going to be incline bench, 3 sets of 10 to 14 reps. Pendlay rows, also known as bent over barbell rows. That is 3 sets of 10 to 14. Overhead press, 3 sets of 10 to 14. Close grip bench press, which I don't really have much experience with, but I'll be doing that. That's going to be 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Chin-ups is going to be 3 sets as well. I really love chin-ups. When I looked at this routine online, I kind of tweaked something I found online, basically. I saw it didn't have chin-ups, and I'm like, I can't go without chin-ups. I need that. But it had concentration curls, and I'm like, I don't care about concentration curls, guys. I don't have that concentration power. I'm too low IQ for concentration curls, so I'm doing chin-ups instead because chin-ups are legit. So I love chin-ups. I love doing those chin-ups. It's pretty fun. I need to do another video of me doing chin-ups because I haven't done one since like the 700 subscriber thing that I did in the shorts. You can see. But yeah, that is all for Wednesday. That's going to be the upper body B. And then the last weightlifting day is going to be on Thursday. That's going to be lower body B, elevated hack squats with the barbell, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Deadlifts, real, regular deadlifts, not Romanian, okay? Everywhere outside of Romanian deadlifts, that's going to be 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And then standing calf raises, same thing, 4 sets of 12 reps. And then I'll be doing 3 sets of hanging knee raises. Again, I just attempted that, and it was not very fun. I did that today, but I'll get into that later. I'll have to figure those out. And then 3 sets of wrist rolls, which I just described, okay? Friday, the day after that, is going to be my first rest day. Saturday is also going to be rest day. On Friday, I'll be resting, but I'll also have a cheat meal, okay? Just a meal, no day. I'm not going to plan out the meal the day beforehand because I don't want to like fantasize about it overnight or whatever. But before I sit down, before I start eating, I will think in my mind, okay, I'll have this, this, and this. It'll be about this many calories. Okay, we're good. And then that'll be my meal for the day, and that should be better. So I think that'll help a lot with keeping myself sane as far as not eating a bunch of junk food during the week, which I've been pretty good about the last few days as I've been trying to eat only healthy foods for the most part, with a few little mistakes here and there. I'm not perfect, okay, but yeah. So I'll have that cheat meal. The Freudian slip there. Well, cheat meal on Friday, and then I'll also go in the hot tub as well to reduce inflammation in my muscles. I have like one of those little inflatable ones that I bought as a gift for someone at some point, so I'll be using that. Yeah, you love the gifts that you buy for other people. They're also kind of for yourself a little bit. That was one of those. And then Saturday is also going to be a rest day. So that is my 6.5-minute rant on the exercises I'm going to be doing. You guys may have guessed, I started this off today. Okay, today is, I believe, today's Monday. So I started off with lower body A workout. I did squats, I did Romanian deadlifts, I did calf raises, and I could not have done the wrist rolls, so I did not do those. But basically, I waited this morning. Let me speed run this because we're really far in the video. But I waited this morning at 178.0 pounds, so that's down from yesterday. Very happy about that. Believe me, I was very relieved to see that. I had 8 hours of sleep last night, 5 grams of creatine. We got 25 days until summer. I'd like to get under 170 before then. I did back squats, 3 sets of 12 for 45 pounds. Romanian deadlifts, 3 sets of 12 for 85 pounds. Standing calf raises elevated, 4 sets of 12 for 55 pounds. And then I did 2 sets of 10 hanging knee raises. I was going to do 3, but I've never really done these before. And I was doing them in kind of a strange way, I think. And I felt like this insane cramp right here. And I was like, like it hurt pretty bad. So I was like, okay, let me call this off and re-strategize. So I'll be looking up form demonstrations and stuff like that. So next time I do this on Thursday, I believe, I will be a little bit better prepared, and I'll be doing 3 sets of whatever. We'll see. But that is what I did for exercise today. I had 2,665 calories of food today with 205 grams of protein, more than we've had in quite a while. So I'm very happy in the protein department. Calories could be a little bit better, but 405 of those calories came from last night. I had more brownies last night. Those were 405 calories of brownies, 5 grams of protein. Quality brownie protein, I gotta have that brownie protein. I had a bunch of different things today, so I'm gonna list them off really quickly. Mostly healthy stuff, some unhealthy things. I had a bunch of cottage cheese, 115 calories, 10 grams of protein, 16. I had yogurt that was 80 calories with 12 grams of protein. I had a banana that was 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. I had a bunch of chicken today that was 760 calories with 114 grams of protein. That also includes the sauce that I had with it. I had some ranch. I had some barbecue sauce that I marinated it in. Really good. I had ice cream sandwich bar. Okay, that was 150 calories, 2 grams of quality ice cream sandwich protein. I had 1 hard-boiled egg, 80 calories, 6 grams of protein. I had a hurricane that was 260 calories, 0 grams of protein. Unfortunately, if only they could be filled with protein. I had a bunch of eggs and ketchup, 405 calories with 24 grams of protein. I'm very happy eggs are actually affordable again. Believe me, I'm elated to find that out, guys. Eggs have gone down way in price, so I'm very happy about that. Whew. My testosterone is going to be boosted up soon, believe me. I had 1 s'more, okay? I limited myself to 1. It was offered to me. I ate it, okay? It was 160 calories, 2 grams of s'more protein, and then I had a protein shake, 150 calories with 25 grams of protein after my weightlifting session. All in all, today I had 2,665 calories of food, 205 grams of protein. Tomorrow I'll be running 2 miles. maybe 3 if I feel like it, at least 2 though, I promise, okay? We got to keep up this weightlifting schedule, especially with the running, okay? My one run a week has to be accomplished, okay? So that's basically all for today as far as everything normal is concerned. Now to everyone's favorite part, the media consumption segment. Okay, you've all fought tooth and nail for this one. I've been playing Doom Eternal today. I've been playing it on Ultra Violence, I believe, the one that's the harder difficulty than Hurt Me Plenty. Harder than I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought it'd be a lot easier, but I'm going to be playing the game through this in that setting. So I played it before. I have most of the achievements on it. Pretty much everything except for the multiplayer. So I do kind of know what I'm doing, but it's been like 2 or 3 years since I played it. So hopefully I've remembered everything. It is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but we'll see as as I unlock new weapons. I think it'll get a little bit easier. But once I finish Doom Eternal, my replay, I'll probably do the DLC, probably on Hurt Me Plenty, just so it's less ridiculous. I don't want to spend like weeks playing this one game, and then after that, I'm going to do the Dark Ages. I'll probably buy that and then play that. So thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Your mother is so fat that Thanos had to snap twice. Peace out. See you tomorrow for day 209.